Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to be exploring Windows XP build 2428. This is a pre-beta 2 build compiled on February 13th, 2001, and the time bomb for this is August 1st, 2001. So we're just going to be creating a brand new virtual machine here. So we're just going to do typical, and this is the second time I'm doing this because my computer broke. Alright, so we're just going to do XP Professional because that's what SKU it is based on. Click next. We're going to not call this that. We're going to call this Windows. Ignore the caps lock thingy, which you guys will probably not see. Alright, next. 40. We're going to give this 20 gigs actually. Single file. Next. Customize hardware. We're going to give it, yeah, that's enough RAM. I don't know if I'm supposed to do IDE or, okay, we're gonna use an ISO image to do this. Oh my, yeah, this is a slow computer, so I don't know. I don't know if this is a 5400 RPM drive. This could very well be a 5400 RPM drive. Let's just click finish, and I'll be back after this thing boots up, but we won't be in stretch mode because the left portion of the screen on this computer is broken. So that's also why the icons are on the right here. Alright, so let's power this thing on. And I'll be back after it turns on. But first we gotta edit the properties here. We gotta change the date. So I can't cut it out yet. So we have to change the date because time bomb, you know. And VMware's taking a while here. Oh wow! It automatically. It didn't even need. It didn't even need that. Oh, there we go. We're in already. This was fast. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just change it. We're gonna change it to this. Oh, that's perfect. That's also perfect. That's. Oh wait, no, my. We're gonna change it to the day. We're gonna change it to the day that this build was compiled, 2001. There we go. Boot. We're gonna make the CD. We're gonna click exit saving changes. Okay. Now we gotta press F12. We didn't make it. Press F12. Oh, there we go. Never mind. We don't need to press F12. It's gonna boot off of the CD drive. Let's make this a bit bigger. Actually, no. I don't like that. Alright, setup is starting. Windows Whistler. As you can see, it says Windows Whistler setup instead of, Windows XP. Probably because it's a pre-beta build. Pre-beta 2 build, actually. We're gonna press Enter. We're gonna press Enter again. And then we're gonna press F8. Then we're gonna click Enter again. Oh, this wasn't here before. The fat options are here. We're gonna do NTFS quick, and hopefully this ISO actually lets us boot into it because the other ISO had a problem, which I will probably upload later. Setup is copying files. Alright, so now it is copying files, and this could take a while. So I'm just going to do a good old-fashioned time lapse. Alright, so we're just gonna let it reboot. And moment of truth. And this is the same error we got last time. Windows Whistler could not start because of a computer disk hardware configuration problem. Could not read from the selected boot disk, check boot path, and disk hardware. Please check that Windows Whistler documentation. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to boot into the BIOS. I think it's actually too late to boot into the BIOS. We can get in. We're going to make this high on the list. Is this hard drive actually, there we go. Exit saving changes. Let's just, do that. Oh, and now, there we go. Now it'll ask if you want to boot from the CD. And it still doesn't work, so I'll have to figure out, what this is about. Because, yeah, this is, wait, what if we try to run, oh. Alright, so what if we just try to repair it? Because you could try to repair it. You could actually try to, so let's just let it load here real quick. Oh, so right here it says, 2000. Which Windows installation would you like to log? Windows 2000 installation would you like to log on to? Alright, let's just go all the way up. Alright, so apparently I'll just be back after I figure out a way to do this. Alright, so apparently it's giving us an error, so I'll be back after I figure out what's wrong. No! Alright, so let me just show you something. So as you can see if we go into Windows XP build 2428 and we click edit virtual machine settings and we go into options, we can literally see it selected Microsoft Windows, Windows XP Professional. Just like it said to do. Alright, so as you can see, this by this Billy O'Reilly video or something, you can see that it says here Whistler Beta 2 in VMware Workstation 5, and then it said you may run into problems with this build such as hard disks not being selected. So as you can see, it said to set the version to Windows XP Professional, and if I go into VMware here, and if I go into edit, and if I go into options, it's Windows XP Professional. I mean, look, it's literally. You want me to prove that I turned it on when I said it as that? Look, I'll just boot it up again. I'll boot it up again. Look at this. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. See, look, it's gonna pass the boot from CD. It's gonna pass that already, and then it's gonna say Windows Whistler could not start because of a computer disk hardware configuration problem. Now, you guys might be saying that it could be the expiration date. So, I decided to check the BIOS date. It said to set it between somewhere in January and August 2001. And I literally set the date. I set the date. So, alright, let me just show you. Let me just boot back into the BIOS. I set it to February 13th, 2001. You can literally see right here. If I go into boot, it's not going to work. It doesn't want to work. I don't know why it's not working, but it's not going to work. So apparently, I don't even know what is going on. So I don't even know what is going on. Because I don't know. Alright, so I guess we're just going to exit saving changes and click yes. And then we're just going to wait again. Oh gosh. So yeah, we're just going to just wait here. And I'm gonna just do another time lapse. Actually no, I won't do a time lapse. But it's going to give us the same error, isn't it? There you go. Windows Whistler cannot I'm tired. I'm gonna look for another fix. Alright, so I figured out what happened. We're just gonna try this again, but I think what we gotta do is we gotta make the virtual machine again. So what we're gonna do is not choose custom. We're gonna not choose typical. We're gonna choose custom and change this to 15, cause the person said that it would work. So you only have 64 gigs. It's alright. All this is fine. So yeah, we're just gonna go through this again. So yeah, we're just gonna go through the entire thing again. So yeah. So yeah, this actually shows do not use a network connection. I'm not gonna use a network connection. I don't know what this is. Alright, I'm just going to. Oh, you can choose IDE or SATA. I'm just gonna choose IDE here. And if it doesn't do IDE. Alright, so we're just gonna do this because this is very tedious task. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do edit. I mean, we could upgrade this, but I don't feel like upgrading this. So we're gonna select the ISO image again, and ISO. And I guess I'll do a time lapse until we get to that part. Alright, let's just wait. Alright, so let's reboot this and see if we can actually get through the setup. Let's press enter. And we'll wait here. And it's a moment of truth. This is very suspenseful. Starting Windows, okay. Oh my gosh, guys. We did it. This is one of my favorite boot screens. It's actually one of the best. I actually like it a lot. It's just beta 2 release. Oh my. Let's go. This is great, and we actually got through the setup, which is really good. So now we are on this out-of-box experience, which actually looks really close to the one in Windows XP, but there's a couple of differences. You can see on the top left, we've got the old Windows flag, and these check marks would be replaced with radio buttons, green radio buttons, by the way, and there would probably be a progress bar supposed to be here right now, and also, it would say Windows XP, not Windows Whistler. And also, something else is that, you see here, it says the red, green, blue, and yellow thing. It would actually be just green boxes. So finally, the progress bar is here, but the color of the bar, like, it would not be orange, because in this build it is orange, as you can see right here, but in normal Windows XP it is green. And also, for me, just for me personally, you might not see this. You might not see this. You might see this. There is some something that looks like clouds in the background. I don't think it is clouds, but it could be, and that is not in the regular release of XP. And also, something else I noticed is that this top part would be a bit bigger. So yeah, this would be a bit bigger because this is too small to look like the Windows XP one. Maybe it's just a resolution, but yeah. Anyways, it says it will take 28 minutes, and it might actually take 28 minutes. I mean, who knows? Hopefully it doesn't. But let's just do a time. I'm just gonna do a time lapse. Oh, and by the way, for that video where that Billy O'Reilly or something, that video that showed me the how to fix it, I'll leave a link to that in the description as well, so you can watch it. And yeah, um, so yeah, I also saw this build on on Beta Wiki, so I'll leave a link to the Beta Wiki. And it was also mentioned, I think it was mentioned in the Windows XP development video by Michael MJD. So I'll leave that as well, because that also had some inspiration. But as you can see on the VM here, it's now showing the Windows Whistler setup, and this still has the old Windows flag. So we're gonna click next here. I'm gonna type in my name here. I'm gonna type in Rootwick, and the Z key is broken here. So I can try to type in Rootwick as Zeb, but the Z key is broken. Like it is not working at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna call this. I'm just gonna make the organization Rootwick stuff, and I'm gonna click next. And I need to enter the product key. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back from entering the product key. So anyways, let me just name this. We're just gonna, yeah, we're just gonna keep that, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call it, the password is gonna be okay. So I'm just gonna do okay, okay. And I'm gonna click next. I don't care about this. Anyways, I'm gonna continue the time lapse. If you saw there, you probably saw that error message, which is really okay. Now the hard drive in this computer is making some sort of noise. I might have created even more problems. Alright, there we go. We are loading in. Windows codename Whistler. The boot screen. Windows will automatically. Alright, let's click yes and click yes. That's wonderful. Why is Marlin? What is Marlin doing here? I wonder if titles.wma is on here. I wonder if it is. Your new computer is ready for the internet. I'm not going to be. No, I will not. I'm not going to be connecting to the internet either because I disabled the internet in VMware settings if you saw there. So we're now in the out of box experience. We're gonna click next, and we're gonna click next again because that is correct. Now we're gonna click finish, and we'll be able to see the new features in Windows Whistler build. It's loading. It's loading. It's loading. Don't know what's taking it forever, but I mean, hey. I'm just going to press Control. Oh, I'm going to do. Oh, never mind. I'm not going to do that. So now there's two accounts. There's administrator and guest. I logged into guest first to just, you know, see this. As you can see, the new Windows flag is there, but it's on the top right. It would normally be either on the top left or the bottom right. I don't know. And oh, and the wallpaper here is Red Moon Desert, which was taken by Charles O'Rear. This was taken by Charles O'Rear. So let's just log off here. Let's switch user. Oh, wait, no, I didn't mean to do that. Switch user. Let's go, okay. Enter. I mean, yeah, it's coming along. I heard that this is the build that really sparked everything. So we're just going to click OK, and then we can start experimenting with the new things that were involved here. So let me just check those out real quick. Alright, so oh, so if you hover over the start button, it actually gives a shine. So this isn't present in RTM. Also, it looks like the taskbar is not locked by default. Uh, in XP, the taskbar is locked by default, which means that you can't move it. If the taskbar is not locked, you can move it around the screen. So we're just gonna lock it here. Let's also check. But if you unlock the taskbar, you can see the toolbars, which you probably won't want to see. So this is something different. This toolbar is here. Now I don't know if you could actually have this, but you can. And I think, did I move the recycle bin? I think I moved the recycle bin. Let me just move it back here. Also, apparently you can move it anywhere. You can move it like that. So let's just open up the recycle bin here. And there's a comments button on top of every window. And the comments button also has a comments button, which does not open. And if you try to click comments on that window, it will not open the comments button. So yeah, some of this is actually pretty. So there's also the README notes. Oh, this is an entire WordPad document, if you can see here. Let's just yeah, this is actually pretty crazy. There's a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of stuff in here, I guess. So you could scroll down. You could submit a comment on something dumb. And let's see if Bliss is in here. Let's see if Bliss is even in here. And this is called the Whistler style, but this is the Luna theme. So we've got the Luna theme here. Do we have Bliss though? That's a big question I want to ask. We have Windows 2000. Yeah, I don't know if we have Bliss. Oh, we do have Bliss. So yeah, we can change it to Bliss if you want. Now, yeah, Bliss was the wallpaper for Windows XP. It was the wallpaper in the RTM build. And wait, yeah, and the funny part is, if I close out of here, the wallpaper in here is Bliss, and then the wallpaper in on my main machine is also Bliss. So yeah, we've got Bliss here. So yeah, let's just add a shortcut to my computer as well. And I wonder if you can even add a shortcut to my computer. Oh, you can. Okay, my computer. So apparently you can add a shortcut to my computer. Um, Alright, so you can just have a random shortcut here. Alright. Let's launch Winver here. Let's go to My Computer and Properties. Yeah, as you can see, we still got the old Windows flag here. We've got all of this here. We've got all of this here, and this is orange. I don't think this was in RTM either. Let's try running Winver here. Let's press Window key R. See the run box, and we can type in Winver. And as you can see, it says code name. Let's just change the wallpaper back, cause I mean, hey, it wouldn't be. Let's change it back to Red Moon Desert. Alright, there we go. So we got Microsoft codename Whistler. It's version 5.1. It is evaluation copy. Yeah. Yeah. It does so 1981 to 2001. So yeah, it shows 2001 here. So yeah, that's basically it for this build. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you got. Wait a sec. So we got Windows Media Player, which has an old logo here. And we've also got an old version of We've also got an old version of Internet Explorer. I wonder what version of Internet Explorer this is. I don't know what version this is. But yeah, that's basically the end of this video. So yeah, bye guys.